is how it looks with the headlights on. Check out the turn signals. All this is taken off. I mean, I know a lot of this stuff doesn't weigh much, but it's a lot of junk. So much more slimline compared to the bulky. Now, some people like that. I mean, I do like that side too, but just the amount of room that opens up. All right, guys. Good morning. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jason with Wolf Overland, and today we're in the shop with the Jeep Gladiator. And what we're going to do today is replace the inner fender liners, add some more Baja red rock lights. I already have all the wiring there for the rock lights. Bolt in those other rock lights that we have. The wire harness is already there. Split the fenders, front and rear. This seam right here, basically this seam back here separates. You gotta take the fender off, separate them, and then this bolts back on. And when you do that, this light has to be replaced. So American Adventure Labs does have a replacement light. You can either get it in a clear or a smoked lens on that light, and we're gonna replace that. Unfortunately, we're gonna lose our mud guards that we have on there. So this is what we ordered. You want the actual number now. I do have a diesel. I did get the cutout for the Falcon shocks, but for the rears, I did get the cutout for the Falcon shocks. American Adventure Labs does have instructions you can print out from their website. The instructions don't come in the box, but they're pretty self-explanatory. On the Jeeps or on the Gladiators, you have a separate step for this. You got to go to the back page. In the rear, I already tore out the factory inner fender liners, but we will take off the fenders and split these as well. So we'll only have the black plastic part. And what this allows is more articulation with bigger tires. So once you get past 37s and you get into 38s and above, your bump stops limit and your shocks limit your articulation. So once you start getting up in there, you'll start rubbing these lower fenders, and every little inch counts, which is why we're removing that. We do have the TerraFlex HD upper sway bar there, and with the American Adventure Labs kit, you can actually pick out the color of the powder coating and everything as well. I don't think they're compatible with this. So what we may do is just notch out that section on the kit, because no matter what kit you find, I do have an email before I cut, the inner fender liners. Before I cut them, I'm gonna wait for their email and I'll update this video, because I said, hey, do you guys have like a template or something, or do you have like, because this is a separate corner piece as well, and I think we'll be okay with the articulation of this, the way this goes up here. I think we should clear that. So I'll let you guys know on that before I release this video, but we are gonna split this, and I'll walk you through that. American Adventure Labs, obviously you can change the colors, and they do have different options for the shocks that you have. So it doesn't matter as much for the rear, but on the front, you can order them from American Adventure Labs with the cutout for the shock. So the Falcon Eco Diesel shocks, you can get that, and then we're gonna replace that. And then obviously I do have the harness here still from when I had the rock lights on here. I just recently upgraded them all to Baja Designs. All right, pretty easy to get off once you get the inner fenders out. Just go underneath and squeeze all the way around. I broke 3 of them. So the next step is to remove these plastic things, and then we're gonna separate them, and then we're just gonna trim those off. And just like that, you just pull it apart, and this would be trash now. That's the inner fender. And then you're left with the outer one. And it looks like I just got to replace those 2 right there. So this is the outside, and you can take a sharp razor and just trim these off. Just go straight across. All right, we got the passenger side done. Looks so much cleaner with all that. So much more slimline compared to the bulky. Now, some people like that. I mean, I do like that side too, but just the amount of room that opens up. then the inner fenders, really bring it together. I've been waiting about 3 weeks, 4 weeks on Baja to ship those lights. They're here now. So let's get into it. Well, the driver's side went a heck of a lot better, but it's so flush in there. It's so nice. And they're easily removable too. There's like 5 little quarter turn clips. Sorry, I broke my pinky toe today. Working all day with a broken foot. So that looks good. I got the rears. I got all the brackets in for the rear. Obviously, we got to match that. I probably removed, if I had to guess, I probably removed 40 to 60 pounds of mud. I mean, like, it is packed. All these were caked with mud, especially the front fenders. All those years going to Moab and water crossings. And it really still needs good cleaning under here. But all this is taken off. I mean, I know a lot of this stuff doesn't weigh much, but it's a lot of junk. Finishing up the back part of the American Adventure Lab fender delete. So we still got the back part left. And I wanted to show you, I got it marked where I'm going to cut it. And what I did was I used a template. I'll put the measurements down below there. But I made a template out of cardboard. And basically what I did was I outlined the bracket. So I outlined where it would fit on this bracket. And then I traced it onto the metal of showing where we're gonna cut. All right, as far as the template here, you're right at 6 inches and right about 3.5 inches on the short side. I already did the passenger side and it turned out really well. So obviously you can option it for 3.3 shocks. And then obviously we had to cut out for the TerraFlex arm and made sure that it would go all the way up. So I can't even fit a finger in there, so I'm not worried about it hitting up here. I will flex it out and get back with you on that here. I also have my, got some Baja Designs red RockLights up there. But I think it turned out pretty good. It's aluminum, it's not gonna rust. And this side right here, I did kind of have to bend that out a little bit. I'm not sure if I hit it when I did my little bit of damage right there. But I think it turned out all right. If I open a door, so I have all my RockLights wired to the back bed, the bed lights. I tapped into that circuit, so you can turn them on and off on your dash, or they turn on when you open the door. So obviously everything lights up red all the way across, even the fronts too. Finished up the fronts the other night. So red RockLights. Obviously American Adventure Lab supplies this bracket with this LED plug and play. And it's amazing. I mean, this bracket's so flush. One bolt there to kind of support the fender. But it turned out really well. I'm very happy with this product. I would buy this, recommend it again. You can get colored inserts. You can get colored inserts if you want like red or something, but I just wanted to keep it black. Red would have popped a lot better, especially with the lights, but yeah, it turned out really well. So this is how it looks with the headlights on. So it matches the LEDs pretty good, and it looks so good, slim. This is how it looks with the headlights off. Basically your daytime running lights. You got it all the way around. Check out the turn signals. I got the hazards on, but the turn signals work the same way. So cool. I gotta clean this up. Well, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you like EcoDiesel Gladiator content. And we are headed off to Clayton, Georgia tomorrow to do a one night with my buddy David here. Bringing the kids. Take them for a night camping. So we'll see how she does.